Hello everyone. I hope you are safe and healthy. So the topic for today is Ramsar sites in India. It is a very important topic from the point of prelims this year. Why? Because we are having we celebrate 2nd February 2021 as the Wetland Conservation Day. So on this was the 50th anniversary in 2021, and on this occasion Center for Wetland Conservation and Management was established in the country in Chennai. So that's why it's very important. Also, we have added five Ramsar sites in India in 2020. The latest being Sokar Wetland Complex. It is the 42nd Ramsar site. So all the more important. And Sambar Lake is also in news due to oversalt mining. So please read about it. It is a Ramsar site in India, in Rajasthan. And Ayarwadi in Manipur is eyed as a potential Ramsar site. That means it is not a Ramsar site till now, but is eyed as a potential one, can be in future. Also, Pangong Tso or Pangong Lake in Ladakh Himalayas is in the process of being identified under this convention. It is an endorheic lake, that means there is no outflow in seas, etc. And if it is designated as a Ramsar site, then it will be the first transboundary wetland in South Asia. That means first transboundary, because between transboundary, because Tibet and Ladakh will be sharing, India and Tibet basically. Okay, so it will be the first transboundary wetland in South Asia under the convention. Now, which convention are we talking about? Ramsar Convention. If you remember the lecture on convention and protocols, we talked about Ramsar Convention, that it is a convention on wetlands, because with the grace of Lord Ram, rain comes and the land gets wet. So wetland conservation, I hope you all remember. So these are the Ramsar sites in India that has been added to it. Yes, if you do not remember, or if you forgot, or like you are not able to recall, so you can go and watch the video on convention and protocols. Okay. Today also these Ramsar sites we will be learning with a very interesting technique where you can easily imagine with the help of pictures. Okay. So the other five of them were added. One is Sokar Wetland Complex. The other four are Lunar Lake in Maharashtra, Sur Sarovar or Keetham Lake in Uttar Pradesh, Asan Barrage in Uttarakhand, and Kanwar Lake or Kabul Tal in Bihar. Now let's learn all the 42 Ramsar sites very quickly, and then we'll be looking to them. Okay, like Ramsar Convention, I've already told you about this. It is signed in 1971 by UNESCO. And Ramsar is a city in Iran. So that's why it was signed there. So it's named Ramsar Convention. It is one of the oldest intergovernmental accords. And there are 42 wetlands in India finally till now. Like after Sokar Wetland Complex, which is the latest one, the 42nd one. And yes, please remember all these 6 names of organizations. The Ramsar Convention works with the collaboration of the following organizations. So it can come in exam in any form. So do learn them. Also, we'll be doing some previous year questions at the end of the lecture. So watch till the end, and let's begin with the Ramsar sites in India. And yes, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, so please do it quickly so that you do not miss any important one. I'll be covering all the important and complex topics in the upcoming videos. So let's start for Ramsar sites now. The first one we'll be learning for Punjab. Now, I'll be telling you the facts associated with the respective sites over here, and then we'll also be looking to all the facts towards the end of the lecture. Like I have compiled all the facts at the end also. So Punjab, it has the second largest number of Ramsar sites. Uttar Pradesh has the largest number of Ramsar sites. Uttar Pradesh has the largest number of Ramsar sites with a number of 8, total of 8. And Punjab has the second largest number of Ramsar sites. It has 6 Ramsar sites. Okay. Now let's learn all 6 of them very quickly. So Punjab, Diljit Dosanjh is a very famous person from Punjab. So my code for Punjab is Diljit Dosanjh. Now Kanjli, I can make this Anjali out of Kanjli. So Anjali Tandulkar I'll be taking. So you can see Anjali Tandulkar over here with the daughter. So Anjali Tandulkar. Harike, I will take this Hari. So Hari dress, this green dress you can see. Keshopur, Kesh, I can see this Kesh means hair. So I can see this open locks of hair of Anjali Tandulkar. Beas Conservation Reserve, Beas, B I can pick up from here. B, that means bees, like I can change it into B. And Nangal Wildlife Sanctuary. So here I can pick this Nangal, na. When the bees attacked Diljit Dosanjh, so he was saying na, no, please don't attack me. So Nangal, na. And Roper, I can form this rope. Rope means rassi, that you all know, rope. So rope. Now I'll make a story out of it and you'll never forget. See, Punjab, Diljit Dosanjh. So Diljit Dosanjh was enjoying on his terrace, as you can see over here. Then Anjali Tendulkar also went on the terrace. She was on her terrace. So she came in green dress and with an open locks of hair. That is Kesh. Then they were communicating from terrace to terrace. In the meantime, the bees attacked Diljit Dosanjh. So he started saying, "Na, na, na, please don't attack me." So Anjali Tendulkar threw a rope towards Diljit from her terrace, and then Diljit Dosanjh climbed through that rope on the terrace of Anjali. So he was saved from bee this way. Like, this is just a story. You can imagine it. It's very interesting to imagine that Diljit Dosanjh and Anjali, they're communicating from terrace to terrace. Anjali is looking very beautiful in green dress with open hair. And then bees attacked. So Diljit Dosanjh is dancing, saying na 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 na, like he's moving here and there. And finally Anjali threw a rope to save Diljit. The next one is Jammu and Kashmir. Now Jammu, I can see this jam out of Jammu. So jam, you all are fond of eating jam, I guess. So my code for Jammu and Kashmir is jam. Now, Wooler Lake, wool. I can make wool, this woolen sweaters, wool. Then Surinsar, Suri, you know, in English we call it pig, female pig. And Hokera, hawk I can make. Hawk, a bird, so hawk. So I can create that while you were while you were knitting a sweater of woolen sweater, like wool sweater. So while you were knitting a woolen sweater, you were eating jam, and finally you saw a pig approaching you, and the hawk was sitting on the pig. As you can see, this hawk sitting on a pig. So just imagine that you are sitting in your garden, you are knitting a woolen sweater and eating jam in between. Finally, you saw that a hawk is sitting on the pig and they are approaching you. Okay, so Jammu and Kashmir. The next one is Ladakh. Now this is an interesting one. Ladakh. So I can make ladka out of Ladakh. Ladka, see, ladka and aankh. This I will pick ladka and aankh. So ladka aankh mare. You must have heard that song, no? Ladki aankh mare. So here I will be making ladka aankh mare. That is a boy winking eye. So can you see this little boy winking eye? So moriri, more. I can pick this more from here. Moriri, so moriri, more is peacock. So you can see a beautiful peacock over here. Sokar Wetland Complex. This is the 42nd. That means the latest Ramsar site if it comes in question. Okay, now Sokar. That means after sleeping. Sone ke baad, after sleeping. So a boy, he opened his eyes. Matlab a boy, he woke up after sleeping, sokar utha. Then he saw a beautiful moor, a beautiful peacock, and he winked an eye towards peacock. So ladka aankh mare to the peacock. Now Uttarakhand, Rakha. Can you see this Rakha? So my code for Rakha is Rekha actress. You can see over here Rekha. Asan Bridge, Asan, that means easy. So Rekha is a very talented actress, and playing any role is easy for her, is asan for her. Okay, so Asan Barrage. Then Himachal, can you see this Hima? So Hema Malini, if you all remember the lecture on national parks I told you, Hema Malini, and there were few national parks that we learned very easily with the help of this code. So Hema Malini, you can see again Himachal Pradesh, Hema Malini. Renuka, rain. Can I pick this rain from Renuka? And yes, Renuka Lake is the smallest Ramsar site in India. Okay. Renuka, rain. It is the smallest Ramsar site in India. So Renuka, I will make this rain. Pong Dam I will pick from here. And Chandratal, Chand I can make from here. Chand, that is moon. And Chandratal is the second smallest Ramsar site in India after Renuka Lake. Okay. So Chandratal, Chand, that means moon. So how I have made a story that Himachal Pradesh, Hema Malini loves to walk in rain. She enjoys in rain. So you can see Hema Malini walking in rain. When you saw her walking in rain, you say, oh damn, she's so beautiful. Oh damn. Okay, oh damn, she's so beautiful. She looks like a chand, like a moon. So when you see Hema Malini in rain, you say, oh damn, she is looking so beautiful in rain, like a chand, like a moon. Okay. Uttar Pradesh, Tar. You can see this tar, so I formed Tarak Mehta. Uttar, tar, so Tarak Mehta ka ulta chashma, Tarak Mehta. And Uttar Pradesh has the largest number of Ramsar sites, as I told you. It has total of 8 Ramsar sites. And which state has the second largest number of Ramsar sites? That is Punjab. We learned just few minutes back. Punjab has a total of 6 Ramsar sites, so second largest. Now Uttar Pradesh, Uttar, Tarak Mehta you can see over here. I know most of you are laughing, so we should enjoy while learning. Now this is a very interesting one. Tarak Mehta, now Nawab. Before marriage, he used to feel like a Nawab. Okay, he never does his own work. There were servants, etc. So Nawab, he used to feel like a Nawab before marriage. Now he gets married to Parvati. Parvati Agra Bird Sanctuary. So he is married to a girl. Tarak Mehta, he is married to a girl named Parvati. Now he had to do all the work of home, like saman, that means objects, things. So he has to get all the groceries, everything from the market. Okay, so saman bazaar se lana hota hai. Things, he has to get the things from the market. So saman and samaspur, this I joined with saman, that means things. Sandi, now when he is tired working day and night, like he has to go outside, bring the saman, then Parvati will say do this, do that. So he is very tired. So he feels that he is working like a bull. Sandi, sand. I can, एक movie आई थी ना, सांड की आंख or something like that. So sand. Sand is bull. So he feels like a sand. Okay, working every time. So he gets frustrated and he feels like from Nawab he has been turned to sand. That is bull. Then sir size, sir. So his head, sir means head, so his head starts paining. So to get relief of this, he goes and bathe in Ganga river because the water of Ganga is very cold. So he was frustrated, his head was paining. So he planned to bathe in Ganges river, Ganga river, so upper Ganga river. Sur Sarovar, Sur, that means music, surtal. So while bathing in Ganga, he feels very relaxed and he starts singing a song. Surtal, wo sur dene laga. Okay, he starts singing a song. So Uttar Pradesh, Tarak Mehta felt like a Nawab before marriage, but after marriage to Parvati, he has to get all the saman, all the things from the market. So he felt like a bull. His head started paining. He got frustrated. So he went to Ganges river, take a bath, and then started singing song when he was relaxed. Now Bihar, Bihar. We can break it into two. This is another new technique like B and Har. That means Har. So I can change into Hari. B, Hari. That means a green colored bee. Kanvar, Kan I can make out of this. Kanvar, Kan. That means ears. So, ear. So, green colored bees attacked your neighbor on his ear. Okay. Now, whenever you will see your neighbor, you will laugh. But laugh silently. Otherwise, he will get annoyed. Okay. He will ask you why you are laughing. Okay, so Hari bee, green colored bee, he attacks the ear of your neighbor, Kanvar. You can see over here your neighbor running. Then the next one is Madhya Pradesh. Adhya, I can see this Adhya, so I made it Aradhya. Aradhya Bachchan you can see here. Bhoj, Bhojan. Bhojan is to eat, to have food. So imagine Aradhya Bachchan having food. Then Rajasthan. Like you can imagine it nicely that Aradhya Bachchan, she is going in a party or she went in a party and she is eating so many things very like nicely, very sophisticated, in a very sophisticated manner. Okay, so bhojan, or she loves eating food. Whenever you see Aradhya Bachchan on TV, you can always see her eating food like this. You can imagine. Now Rajasthan, Raja I can see, king. Rajasthan, Raja, king. Keoladeo National Park. This was the first Ramsar site in India. Keoladeo and Chilika Lake in Odisha. Keoladeo in Rajasthan and Chilika Lake in Odisha. They are the first Ramsar sites in India. Now Keoladeo, Dio. Can you see this Dio? Dio that you all use after bathing or before going out, before going to meet your girlfriends or boyfriends. So Keoladeo, Dio. And Sambar. Sambar is a South Indian dish like idli sambar. So you can imagine that this Raja is fond of eating sambar, and before going to his dining table, he puts Dio, so that when he is going on a dining table, he is sitting with other members of the family of the palace, so they do not run away with the smell of the sweat, so he applies Dio. Then Gujarat, rat. Do you all remember the national parks that we learned with this code RAT in the national parks lecture? If you cannot recall, so go and watch that video as well. So Gujarat, Rat, that is rat. Nal Sarovar, Nal. Can you see this Nal over here? Tap. So just imagine that the rat is drinking water from the tap directly. Since it is summers now, so he is very thirsty and he is drinking water directly from the tap, as you can see here. So Nal Sarovar Bird Sanctuary. The next one is Maharashtra. Maharashtra. Mahatma Gandhi ka Rashtra. Mahatma Gandhi. So you can see this Mahatma Gandhi over here. Nandur Madhaveshwar. Now Nandur Madhaveshwar. Nan, dur, Nana se dur. He is away from his Nana, from his maternal grandfather. So Nana se dur, lonely. So Mahatma Gandhi feels very lonely when he is away from his maternal grandfather. उनको बहुत अकेला लगता है जब वो अपने नाना से दूर होते हैं. Mahatma Gandhi feels very lonely when he is away from his Nana, from his maternal grandfather. Kerala bitter gourd. Karela, you all can imagine bitter gourd. Now, Vembanant coal wetland. Vem. Can you imagine Vim bar? That is the soap that is used for cleaning utensils. Now, since it is Corona time, so you thought of washing Karela, washing bitter gourd with Vim. When you brought Karela or bitter gourd from the market, you thought of cleaning it with soap for any coronavirus. So Vim bar. Then Sastam cot. After washing it with Vim bar, you placed it on the cot to dry. But you got tired working so much, you got it from the market, then you washed it with Vim bar, then you left it on the cot to dry up. So then you were very tired and then you were not in a mood to cook it. Ashta moody. So you were not in a mood to cook it. If you remember, we also learned this Anamudi Shola National Park from Kerala. There also we said that Eraviculam, Ravi was very moody, if you all can recall. If you all cannot recall, so I would suggest you to please go and watch that lecture on national park so that you can relate nicely. Okay. So Ashtamudi wetland, moody. Then Tamil Nadu. Nadu, Venkaiah Naidu, the Vice President of India. So Point Calimere Wildlife and Bird Sanctuary. Cali, cauliflower. So just imagine whenever you see this Venkaiah Naidu on the TV in news or anywhere, just imagine that he is eating cauliflower. Or you can imagine like this. Venkaiah Naidu always wears white clothes. So cauliflower is also white. So Tamil Nadu, Point Calimere Wildlife and Bird Sanctuary. The next one is Odisha. O Disha. Disha Patni. So O Disha. Bhitar Kanika Mangroves. Heater. I can pick this heater, the blower, the heater. So Chilika, chill. So Disha Patni is very confusing. First she sits in front of the heater and then she goes out to chill. Heater, chill, hot, cold. She is very confusing. She can't decide whether she wants hot temperature or cold temperature, like hot or cold in her room. So first she'll sit in front of the blower, in front of the heater, and then she'll go out to chill. Either you can learn this way or another interesting way you can do is Bhitar Kanika, Nika means nikaha, marriage. So Disha Patni ka nikah ho gaya hai. She is married now and then she goes with her fiance to chill in Goa or any other place. Okay. Now West Bengal, bangles, I can imagine. Bangles. Here you can see bangles. East Kolkata. Now Kolkata is the capital of Bengal, so you don't have to remember this. It is obvious. Sundarban, Sundar. So Sundar, that means beautiful. So these bangles are very beautiful. Or West Bengal, you can imagine Mamta Didi. So Mamta Didi is very Sundar, very beautiful. And this is the largest Ramsar site in India, Sundarban wetland. Okay. Andhra Pradesh, Andha. If I remove this R, so this becomes Andha, that is blind person. Koleru, Koleru. You can imagine, you can link your story with coal, C-O-L, you can link Andha man with coal. Or what I have planned is cold drink. So Andha man is fond of drinking cold drink. Whenever you see a blind man, you give him a cold drink to drink because it is summers. So you feel pity for him and you give him a cold drink to drink. Okay. Then Assam, as you can see here, as donkey, as Deep or Beel, deep. So Diwali, Deepavali. So you can see this as dressed to go in a Deepavali festival, in the Deepavali festival function. So he is very decorated, garlanded and everything. So you can imagine the ass also going in a Deepavali function. Now whenever you will celebrate Diwali, or whenever you will think of Diwali, or you will go in Diwali Mela, so you will imagine yourself sitting on the ass and going. Okay. Okay. The next one is Manipur. Manipur, money, that means money, paisa, money. Then Loktak, Kotak Mahindra, I can say Loktak, Kotak. So Kotak Mahindra Bank you have money. So Manipur Loktak Lake. Then Tripura, trip, Ura, to a place of aura. Trip to a place of aura. So Rudra Sagar Ratna I can pick up here. Sagar Ratna. So you can imagine that while going on a trip of aura, like if you are going on a trip to a beautiful place, so you thought of having dinner in Sagar Ratna. So you can see Sagar Ratna over here. Or you want to have a dinner at a place of aura, so you went to Sagar Ratna. So this was all about the Ramsar sites in India, the 42 Ramsar sites. Now we have learned few facts. So let's revise them very quickly. For example, this is very important. This can come in one of the statements. Very important statement that India is a party to the Ramsar Convention. It has already signed it in 1982. Sundarbans, as I told you, it is the largest Ramsar site of India. Renuka, rain, if you remember, it is the smallest. Hema Malini, she loved to walk in rain, so Himachal Pradesh, and it is the smallest wetland. Followed by Chandartal, Chand, moon, so Himachal Pradesh. Then it is the second smallest, Chandartal. Okay. Then Chilika, Disha Patni, if you remember, she loves to hot, cold, so Chilika, Odisha. Keolado, Dio, I told you, Dio, Rajasthan, Raja, before eating sambar or going for dinner or going to dining table, so Dio, Rajasthan. So Chilika and Keolado were recognized as the first Ramsar sites of India. Then Sokar, if you remember, the boy winged an eye, so Ladka Aankh Mare, so it was in Ladakh, and it is the latest Ramsar site, that is the 42nd one. Uttar Pradesh, Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma, if you remember, it has the most number of Ramsar sites in India, that is the 8, and the 8 in number total, and followed by Punjab, Diljit Dosanjh, 6 Ramsar sites. Okay. Then the country's total geographical, very, very important point. This has come already in exam in 2012, I guess, in the statements. So the country's total geographical area under the wetlands is recorded highest in Gujarat. See, the largest in area is Sundarban, but the total geographical area under the wetlands is recorded the highest in Gujarat as compared to other states. So rat, you can imagine, rat was drinking water from tap, from Nal, so Nal Sarovar. In India, the total geographical area of coastal wetlands is lesser, not larger, but lesser. Coastal wetlands, the area is lesser than that of inland wetlands. That means coastal wetlands have an area lesser than that of inland wetlands. Okay. If we talk about total number of Ramsar sites, so in India, we have 42, but in the world, we have around 2400. And world's first, we are not talking about India. India's first were Chilika and Keolado. But world's first Ramsar sites were identified in 1974 in Australia. That is not very important, just for your information. And UK has the world's largest number of Ramsar sites, that is 175. So first was in Australia, Kangaroo, if you remember, the lecture on sources of Indian Constitution. I have recorded a video on that as well. You can watch that. So Kangaroo was the code for Australia over there. And United Kingdom, it has the largest number of Ramsar sites, that is 175. So these two are just for your information, but these 2 points are very important. That highest in Gujarat, the geographical area, and the coastal wetlands has an area lesser than that of inland wetlands. Now I also want to tell you something about Montreux record. This is very important because it is maintained as part of the Ramsar list. Okay, so it is basically to save the wetlands, to it lists the wetlands that have an international importance and where changes in ecological character have occurred. That means they are changing, some changes are taking place ecologically, or they are likely to occur as a result of technological developments, pollution, human interference, etc. So 2 wetlands are there currently, Keolado, Dio, Rajasthan, and Loktak, Kotak Mahindra, so Manipur. So these 2 are the ones in Montreux record currently. Chilika Lake was there, but now it is removed. Okay. Now let's do some previous year questions. You can pause the video, do yourself, and then you can evaluate. Consider the following areas. Now, this type of question can come again. It came in 2012. It asked about tiger reserves, but here you never know when they can ask Ramsar sites. So consider the following areas: Bandipur, Bhitarkanika, Manas, and Sundarbans. So which of the above are Ramsar sites? Bandipur, have we learnt about it? No. Bhitarkanika, heater, yes, that we learnt for Disha Patni. So that means Odisha. So this is one is correct. Manas, we have not learnt. Sundarbans, yes, Sundarbar, Bengal, so West Bengal, so yes. So 2 and 4 is the correct answer. That means option C. So see how we are able to recall everything very precisely in just one reading. The second question, it came in 2012 again. With reference to the wetlands of India, consider the following statements. The country's, okay, this is the one that I just told you. The country's total geographical area under the category of wetlands is recorded more in Gujarat as compared to other states. Yes, correct. Highest in Gujarat. In India, the total geographical area of coastal wetlands is larger than that of inland wetlands. Here inland has also to come. Is larger than that of inland wetlands. So this statement is wrong because coastal wetlands is lesser in area in comparison to inland wetlands. So this statement is wrong. First one is correct. So the answer is one only, A option. The next question is, it came in 2014, and yes, this is a very important one. You will get to learn a new fact. With reference to a conservation organization called Wetlands International, which of the following statements is or are correct? It is an intergovernmental organization formed by the countries which are signatory to Ramsar Convention. It works at the field level to develop and mobilize knowledge and use the practical experience to advocate for better policies. Now, see, first option we will discuss. But if you see the second option, it is a generalized statement and it is doing something positive, that it is advocating for better policies. So these type of statements will be correct most of the time. So second one is correct. Now we have to decide whether B option is correct or C option is correct. So first now, Wetlands International is not an intergovernmental organization. Okay, it is a not-for-profit organization. So first statement is wrong. So answer is second statement, B. So I purposely gave this question so that we can learn about Wetlands International. So here I'll give you some information about it. This question came in 2014. So in this lecture, I have summarized everything, means all the main points for this wetlands, Ramsar Convention, Montreux Record, Wetlands International, the Ramsar sites. We have learned all of them. So Wetlands International is a global organization that works to sustain and restore wetlands and their resources for people and biodiversity. It is an independent, not-for-profit organization, not an intergovernmental organization as given in this statement. Okay, so here it is wrong. It is a not-for-profit global organization supported by government and NGO membership from around the world. So I hope you got to learn a lot, and we have been able to learn all the Ramsar sites, 42 Ramsar sites, very quickly in just one reading. So hope you enjoyed the session. You can tell me about your feedbacks in the comment section. Stay tuned for more amazing videos. Please subscribe the channel if you have not done it yet, and take care of yourself. Thank you.